sheriff's deputies forced to shoot in Spokane Valley.
Officers, are simply doing their job, and they're responding to whatever threat is faced with them.
Why neighbors caught in the middle are raising serious questions now.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why is there shotgun holes in the side of our house?
Police said today that despite the initial call that a suicidal man was armed with a gun, what he actually had was an airsoft gun that looked real to police.
And that's why they opened fire last Friday in the 4700 block of East 3rd. KXLY4's McKay Allen was the first reporter on the scene Friday and has the latest tonight. McKay?
Well, today police released this search warrant. It says that 27-year-old David Glidden walked out of the house behind me, that he was waving what looked like a real gun. Police told me today he even pointed that gun at officers, and so they shot him.
We're going to end up killing somebody who displays an airsoft pistol.
A sheriff sergeant made that comment 1 year ago. Fast forward now to Friday. A man named David Glidden, living in the basement of this home, tells his friend that he's suicidal and has a gun. The friend calls police.
The officers arrive on scene, and Glidden comes out of the house, has a handgun, what appears to be a handgun, and the officers fire.
They shot Glidden multiple times.
After detectives then execute a search warrant at the house, when it's all kind of said and done, they do locate what appeared to be a handgun, and it looks like it's a replica of a handgun, like a .45, and it looks like it's an airsoft gun.
But when they shot, officers say they had no way of knowing the gun wasn't real.
Well, it's absolutely impossible to tell.
The other story here.
It just doesn't make any sense to me why he would shoot and discharge his shotgun into my side of the house.
Robyn Ross lives next door to the scene. During the shooting, a shotgun blast from an officer's gun ended up going through his wall, narrowly missing his young grandson who was inside at the time. And Ross isn't happy.
What was he thinking?
Well, I would be furious too.
Officer Jennifer DeRue says police certainly have to be aware of where their bullets end up, but
the guy that comes out of the house with a gun and threatens officers with it, that's my immediate threat. I have got to stop that threat before I can then react to any other dangers that are going on.
Now, Robyn Ross told me today he doesn't care what led to bullet holes in the side of his house. He just says it shouldn't have happened. Now, Spokane County deputies Aaron Childress and Griffin Criswell are the men who shot Glidden. They both have over 10 years of law enforcement experience. Now, as for David Glidden, he remains in Sacred Heart in serious condition. We were told by his friends today that he may never walk again. Reporting live, McKay Allen, KXLY4 HD News.